The least popular album songs by my top 10 bands. Just rolls off the tongue, doesn't it? While some of these represent how cool of a music snob and hipster I am, some of these will surprise you. Stick around to the end of the video for ultimate shock. A little note before we jump into the list, okay? If the least popular song is an instrumental, interlude, or intro, I'll give my bottom 2 instead of just that one. I'm starting with my 10th favorite band, and I'm working my way up to the greatest band ever. Let's go. We are coming in at number 10 with Shinedown with The Dream, but intros don't count, right? So it's going to Lady So Divine with 1.9 million. Guys, if your least popular song is at 2 million streams, you've made it. You can shine down on the rest of us. Oh goodness gracious, these guys and gals are good. Against Me, Problem is their least popular song with only 324,500 streams. Against Me, further solidifying my music snobbery with numbers similar to my YouTube views. There are some lower ones coming in the list that will surprise you. Coming in at number 8 is going to be Blink-182 with Just About Done, or if Buddha counts, I don't know if it does, but Reebok commercial with 1,308,000 plays. Wow. Nice. Scars on Broadway, My Son, or if that doesn't count because it's an instrumental, Sickening Wars with 1,154,000 plays. Good job, Darren. I really like you a lot. I feel snobbish for listening to SOB, but I guess I shouldn't feel snobbish. These guys are doing it up pretty good on the Spotifys. I've been listening to these guys a lot lately. Flogging Molly, their least popular song is going to be Don't Let Me Die. Wondering, with 684,000 streams. Out of the millions again. We're down into the hundreds of thousands. Interesting. Very interesting stuff here. Rock and roll! With 684,000 streams. Out of the millions again. We're down into the hundreds of thousands. Interesting. Rock and roll! My brother, the Transplants, my most hipster prized band, possibly of all time, with Exit the Wasteland getting 300,000 plays. This is the lowest number I've seen by a band and a song of this caliber. The Transplants really make me feel like they're my secret band, like they're my secret weapon that I'll pull out in a hipster conversation, further solidifying my music snobbery to a point of oblivion. Go listen to the Transplants right now, please. But not too much. Not too much. We gotta get Skinhead Rob out of hiding. I don't know what that's about. Number 4. Wow, this is insane. System of a Down are my third or fourth favorite artist of all time. And I was absolutely blown away by their streaming numbers. Qbert is their least popular song on Spotify, and we got to talk about this, guys. We got to talk about Sod. First of all, I'm seriously, on this channel, I'm going to start a campaign. We need to force System of a Down to record a new album, even if it's against their will. We've got to do it for the good of humanity. These numbers are insane, truly insane streaming numbers for System of a Down. We are telling them something. These numbers are mind-boggling insane. Chop freaking Suey is going to hit 1 billion streams on Spotify very soon. And when your least played song called Qbert hits 8 million plays, that means System of a Down are raking in the pennies from Spotify. Guys, put them to good use for band therapy, followed by album 6. Heck, you could record the therapy sessions and have Darren play guitar over them, have Serge, do some keyboards over that, and that'll sell 1 trillion copies. Do it now, please. Thank you. I've got a hipster band here in my number 3 spot, plus 44, guys. Now, interlude, but like I said, interludes don't really count. So Weatherman is going to be taking the bottom spot with 2.3 million plays. Another band that's not really a household name, but they're getting some serious attention with the strength of Mark Hoppus from Blink-182. It's a massive numbers like this that really diminish my music snobbery a bit.
Oh no.
Music is subjective, right? There is no good, there is no bad, there is no spoon.
Those soundtracks are good.
Ready. We're at my number 2 and number 1 spot. Well, we're at number 2 right now. Uncle Kracker. You Are Not Free. 76,000 plays. This is ridiculous for an artist. Mr. Guilty Pleasure up here. Uncle Kracker at number 2. Up there with some serious punk rockers. I honestly never saw Uncle Kracker as a mega force in the music industry. But he definitely is. He definitely has some mega millions as far as the streams go and the album sales. And You're Not Free is a pretty good song. Give it a listen. Give Uncle Kracker a chance. Gosh freaking darn it. He does country, he does rap, he does rock, and he's got a little bit less complications than Kid Rock has. He's got a little bit of problems, a little bit of legal stuff going on there, but overall seems like the nicer guy between the two. I don't know. Uncle Kracker's cool. You guys get that reference? Arby's, man. My number 1, my favorite musicians of all time in space and coffee, Green Day coffee. That's right, Green Day makes some of the best coffee in the world. I'm not sponsored by Oakland Coffee, but go grab yourself some. Green Day, greatest band in all of the universe, and they have to have a least popular song, still doing pretty darn amazing numbers here. Their least popular song going to be Rest with 1,031,000 streams. Very impressive, Billy Joe, Trey Cool, Jason White, Mike Dirnt, Chris Dugan, or should I say Z? Who else in the Green Day family can you name? Leave it in the comments. If you're a hardcore Green Day fan like I am, let's do this. Let's wrap this up. Here's something that I noticed as I was looking at the least popular songs by some major forces in the music industry. None of these are bad. There's not a single bad song on this list. They're not completely different. They're not completely out of the artist's wheelhouse of standard songs that these bands do. It's simply that they're at the tail end of the album. The songs at the beginning of the records are getting insane amount of streams, and the ones towards the back end don't. And I think it's because when we click on an album, that first song starts playing, whether we want it to or flippin' not. Streaming services need to recognize this. Some of the more popular tracks may be only popular because they're at the beginning of an album, or they're getting more clicks just because they're right there front and center. Record industry, listen to me. Now, when I was looking at the data here, Plus 44 with their one and only amazing album, they had the earliest instance of a low played song, and it's because of the interlude, the dreaded interlude. Here, real quick, here's a PSA for musicians. We don't like your instrumentals. We don't like your interludes. Stop. I think Bad Religion is the only rock band I could think of that has pulled off not just a listenable interlude, but a great interlude on The Empire Strikes First.
Check out the interlude on that album. It's amazing.
If you're not Bad Religion, I need you to stop with the instrumentals and interludes. We all hate them.